This is part two of more about gangster capitalism. I want you to understand how it works because we can all start using those words. They're powerful. So when we get to the next election cycle, we aren't going to vote for anybody that wants to be a upcoming gangster capitalist.
He filmed the night that Obama won the election, and he was in his villa because he was in a self-imposed exile from the United States, living in Italy. And he's in his villa, and the camera's running, and the screen announces that Obama has been elected, and he shows no emotion. And so the interviewer says to him, "Mr. Vidal, aren't you happy that Obama's elected?" And he says, "Look, by the time you're elected president, you've sold your soul 10 times over. So this is completely meaningless." And this was basically the one-sentence explanation that it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. It didn't change the course of America one iota. It didn't change deep state policy. It didn't change the military-industrial complex. It didn't change the shenanigans of the CIA. It didn't prevent the CIA role in the Maidan coup in February 2014 that put us on the road to war with Ukraine. It didn't prevent the CIA machinations in Syria that led to 14 years of this brutal civil war, not civil war, sorry, excuse me, covert war that the United States started at Israel's behest in 2011. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's the tragedy. It could. We have on paper a constitutional system. It doesn't actually function anymore, but it still is there on paper.
We will come back.
So, and just look at where we are right now. Look at Trump. Trump is the perfect example. He is the result of our failed democracy. Trump and Biden was there for the money. Look at how wealthy he was. Look at his son making money. Everybody in Congress is there because they make a lot of money. Now, some of them have a good heart and they really want to try. But you know, when they've been in there for 10 terms or 20 years or 30 years, they haven't performed. But we just vote for them because nobody else is stupid enough to go ahead and jump and put their name on a list to be elected to work in a Congress that doesn't even function. No, it's all about payoffs. And speaking of payouts and payoffs, just look at how much money they get from AIPAC, that lobby group that's registered in the United States, so it's officially not bribery. Oh, bullshit. It should have just been registered over in Israel and then send the money over. Then we could have gone and said, oh, well, that's outside money influencing our politics. It doesn't make any difference, folks. They just transfer money from anywhere in the world, anybody with wealth, and can influence anything to get anybody elected. So we've got an opportunity in November to vote them all out. If we don't have an economic collapse and they don't shut the government down because there's no money, what do you mean no money to fund the government? They should work for free. What do you mean? You know, our elected officials, they don't need to get paid. How about we create a new rule that says if we don't have efficiencies in government, then you don't get your monthly salary because of your congressional support until you can get the system to work for the people. Start cutting off the funding for our politicians. They got enough money to live on, so it shouldn't really affect them. And then we'll see if they really have a moral fortitude to change the system. We need a system change, folks. I've got one. It's an electronic one, and it cannot be gamed. No. What do you need these Beltway bandits for? To write legislation that's got 20 or 1,000 pages or 5,000 pages or 10,000 pages? There's bills that have been written that are that big. What's in all those pages? Loopholes, opportunities for separate funding for other operations, a whole bunch of shit that's in there. But hey, that's how we got here. So now it's time to get out of here. This is the Conscious Hour, folks. Hit the like and share button. Remember, when you're voting, no matter what country you're in, vote any of these politicians up and support any of these wars. They're all based on gangster capitalism so corporations can make money. It has nothing to do. In Iran, leave Iran alone. That country's been there for 5,000 years. They've never bothered anybody. Leave them alone. And remember, he even mentioned the Maidan coup. Hey, folks, you know, I mean,
You got the Maidan one, you know, with Zelensky, but then you've got in 53 getting rid of the Shah. Yeah, same game. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to the Conscious Hour. Hit the like and share button, and please donate to the 501c3 so I can expand this. I need to get another staff person. I need to get a staff person. I don't have a staff person right now. It's just me. But I want to get somebody in that can help me do more production, and I can start interviewing people. Thanks for tuning in.